underway in our next game here in Paris at these European Junior Touch Championships. Really excited for this one. We've got England in the white and red, who are off to a flyer. First score of the game is already in, and what a good one it was as well. Really nicely done. Good movement and finished off really well by May Burke for England. England in the white, UAE in the black. Exploding into life. Big long pass out to this near side. And nobody home.
Have a scoop! Down it! Well! Double up! Try and get the lead to double up now! Really good! Pop up! Good, Tom! Yes! Dominate!
UAE working well on a huge swan dive for the line. Just got caught on his way through there. Really spectacular finish by Mark Brzezina. Hot stepping there was Matthew Johnston, but no way through. Back come England. And they're over. But not quite. For the second score. This game has been played at a really high pace so far. Both teams are pushing it. Of course, it's what we like. Great scoop. A really important touch from the deck there for the England defender. After he had already slipped. It's a really crucial touch. Very good bit of defending there to deny Samuel missing a way through down the left hand side.
They're just shooting up at once, okay? Just tip off, you'll pop down a minute. Yeah, hurry!
No way through there for Mark Betzina. Harry missing the youngster wearing number 9. Diminutive inside, but a hell of a player.
Links is on your right, Sam. High middle's on your left.
Yeah, that's what he does really, really well. Just got caught on his way through. That low centre of gravity. Very, very useful. Flicked over to the far side, and that is a brilliant finish by Ollie Brassington. Have another watch of this. Look at the agility shown here. Hits the deck almost snake-like.
Have you seen your brother yet? He's by my brother.
2-0 England then, after the opening 6.5 minutes, which have flown by. This game being played at a real pace. Oh, well, that's the wing. Oh, and there was a chance for Olivia Ludden, who couldn't quite rein it in and get herself over. England hit the sub box through Edward Pizzi. And Grinter then picked out Keir Clark, and Keir Clark's in. A little bit of help from Samuel Massey, and England are over for 3. Really good start this from England. Good hands eventually by Jamie Anand, number 5. Here he is again. Matthew Johnston. Anand is going to go through, needs a pass, gets it. And UAE are going to be on the boards. It was Emily Sinclair on the outside who was there to provide the finish. Really good break through the lines. I'm expecting this game to be quite close. Perhaps the closest one we've seen so far today. I think he got that one down, did he? He did. That is some rapid handiwork. Appeared out of nowhere. Did Keir Clark. And he gets the ball down pronto to make it England 4, UAE 1. Really good start this from England. Halfway through the first half.
It's a bit of a big towel, Elliot, I won't lie.
No bite, no bite!
I've seen a fair bit of this. In terms of territory, I'd probably say UAE have had more of positions like this. made as much of it as England have, though. Huge burst of speed from Mark Bettina doesn't produce anything. And England can bring it out. Nicely done by Tom Pennickard.
They have it down as 2.
Okay, Clark caught, and that'll be the 6th touch to turn the ball over.
It looks like an apple, like jam yogurt. Yeah.
Really good counter this from the UAE. Can they find the finish at the end of it? Just gets held up, and now England reset. They're being dragged forward by Keir Clark. It's good defending from England. It really is. He moves through the gears really nicely. And does well to hold them up. Oh, what a feint that is from Ben Grinter. It's on everyone on that one. Brassington with the pace. Not the pass. It's going to be pulled back for England here. Is it? No, it will be UAE ball. Forward they come. And Owen Wakeham, number 3. Into India Felton, and now on comes the cavalry from the subs box. They're re-rolling in this attack here, UAE, but they just lose their footing. Bettina hits the deck, and England turn it over. Got plenty of pace and power, UAE, but they haven't quite had the cunning to carve open England's defence often enough. Still just a 1 score from them. Good pace, and there is a touch there, and a really, really good one to turn the ball over for UAE. No, Tom Pennickard, a clean run through into the end zone. Big switch out to the far side by Keanu Boucher. Found nobody home. We'll resume though. UAE about 7 metres out. With Keanu Boucher. Now with Tom Battiston. Boucher, good step. Can he find a way through? Yes, he can. Just got there in front of the touch. And UAE back in it. 4-2.
It's pretty bad. I won't lie, it's a pretty bad.
And England are over again. As quickly as that lead returned to 2, it is back to 3 in the blink of an eye. Keir Clark it is. with the score. He's got very, very quick hands. Quite a tall player, but he gets those hands down really quickly.
No legs, but give my steps.
Oh, beautifully done by UAE. Two really, really good scores back to back here.
I was going to say, oh, and the nearly went in.
Finished off brilliantly by Tom Batterston, who claimed it and finished it really, really well.
Yeah, I want to see that one. Point to the camera.
Here come England again. No touch there. Score there to be found. And the touch came in.
Hi Josh. Which one? Thanks. I can't remember which one. I didn't quite remember
When I was going to give you that,
I know I spotted it.
you score our walking one, then it was me, you, got me mad.
Beautifully done. England break through once more.
Can we start
Having a very good time of it in this one. That is Samuel Missin over for that one.
Pulling your toe, point your toe up, pull it towards you a bit. And change legs.
Fired over to the far side. Tried to do that quite a few times.
Change legs again.
Of UAE.
Nice, then pull your feet in together. Pushing down with your elbows. This one.
Going through that pretty small gap for Owen Wakeham.
Just relax a little bit, lift your knees up. And just go back down into the stretch. Use your
Final
elbows.
90 seconds of an engrossing first half here between England and UAE. Wakeham goes for the line and scores the touchdown.
Stretching your quad.
Really good game developing here. Great agility. Final minute remaining. It's a 2-point game.
Change legs.
So a long, long way to go here.
That one in a minute.
He's right in front of
Back to your first game.
England attempt a long ball out to the touchline. No one home for them. As we approach the halfway mark in this one, closest game we've had so far today on pitch one by quite a way. Between two teams who will very much have ambitions of going the distance in this tournament.
Now we're looking at Gus for
Here she goes, and that will bring us to half-time, 6-4 at the interval. A really good game, a really close game. Plenty to come in the second half as both teams head to talk it over. We'll be back with you for the resumption of this one as England have a 2-point lead over UAE.
Don't lie, you must stop.
I'll catch up with you later.
Seals will be really strong. Mine's like nice and early. Yeah, I know, but like for him.
And we are just about ready to get back underway in this second half of this pool stage fixture in the mixed 18s competition in the round robin stage at the 2019 European Touch Junior Championships. UAE to kick us off. The closest game we've had so far at the halfway stage. Really is up in the air, this one. Attacking at pace there, UAE through Keanu Boucher.
The mids didn't move.
What pace that is from Ollie Brassington. See you later. What a fantastic touchdown. Ollie Brassington goes pretty much the length of the field there down the wing. Absolutely brilliant score, and England's lead is back to 3 points. But anything you can do. Well, Matthew Johnston can do it as well. Not quite as far as Brassington's effort, but by no means bad from Johnston. Great pace down the wing. And he responds for UAE.
Yeah, because I was jogging off, and then like the ref was going like this. So that
Pick the gap beautifully in between the two England defenders, Ella Loveridge and Megan Richards. Samuel missing.
Oh no! That's their move.
It was close. Mayberg gets the ball before it was grounded.
Did he touch him?
Which one? Wait. Which one?
Matt,
Which one?
you got him.
He made it. I was behind him. He got the old app. He got the sub box. The app. The old 9 yards.
He definitely
You make the touch and then the ref goes.
No way through for Mark Petzina.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3, please. He knows he didn't even that. No, I think he knows that Josh will be fine. He's worried you might not be alright.
And the decision's going to go against England there. Against Samuel missing. And the Johnston drops off. Matthew Johnston off the scoop. That's Lily Schmid-Lechner. And eventually UAE lose out. Back in England up to halfway. Brassington, who has showcased just how quick he is. Talked about it a little bit earlier, about how speed isn't absolutely everything in this game, but my goodness me, when used effectively, it can be such a weapon. And Brassington is absolutely gas when he gets going, and he combines that with really good hands and great agility. So he's not just a player who can attack from deep with his pace when he gets the space to do it, but he can worm his way to the line from close in as well. Really talented young player. Great offensive weapon for England. Already got a couple of scores to his name. UAE dodging touches here, and they've done pretty well to do it. Brassington eventually gets a hand on the UAE player. Zina. England turning over inside UAE territory here. They're going to swing this over towards the sub box. Oh, and here comes Bex Holmes. And now with Samuel Massey. This is Ben Grinter, backs away. Good pressure on Tom Pennickid, and England lose it. Back come UAE then. Still a 2-point game as it was at half-time. Both sides scoring in this second half. But only 1 point apiece in the opening 6 minutes of it. UAE coming forward at pace. And this is Keanu Boucher. And was there a touch there? Yes. And it was the final touch to deny Tom Battiston. And it's a rare drop. Noah Loveridge. England now have some defensive work to do. Back out. Loveridge claims a touch, and there was one. UAE will start over from the 5-metre line. Baston with a lovely turn of pace, couldn't get all the way through. Boucher, does he get there? He thought so for a moment. Referee didn't agree with him. UAE knocking on the England door. And England withstand the pressure. "12 minutes to go and a little bit of change." Loveridge into contact, and on comes the cavalry into the offensive line for England with Ali Missin leading the charge. Picks out Edward Pizzi, and Missin couldn't quite squeeze it back to Pizzi. And then we'll start from about 5 metres out. Missing. Lovely. That is a great score for May Burke, the vice skipper. Gets herself on the score sheet. And UAE caught out defensively there. Most open they've looked in this entire second half. Quite a simple score for England after a half that's been relatively cat and mouse and very tight. Five metres out are UAE. That's nice. Beautifully done. And Mark Betzina gets himself a touchdown. Have a look at how he lifts his leg in the air here to avoid the touch that he knows is going to be attempted. Brilliant work. I think the referee is explaining to Samuel Missin that the ball was grounded before the touch came. As Betzina plunged for the line. Back to a 2-point game. Every time England get clear, UAE rein them back in. But it hasn't been a 1-point game since the very start of the contest. Missing, Loveridge. It's a handling error from England. It will go to the UAE. There's an ambitious offload attempted by Mark Betzina. England hit the sub box and this is missing. Backing up the plate, May Burke. Now it's Pennickard. On to Grinter, over the top for Burke. Not able to get herself down in time, and that will be the 6th touch too. Betzina thought he'd spotted a gap. UAE hit the sub box. It's a sloppy error from Keanu Bircher, unlike him. Just under 8 minutes remain. Still a 2-point game. Pennickard on to Massey. And Burke and Pennickard again. Thought about the long ball out to the wing. Pennickard, UAE on the hop. Can they get through? I think they can. Ben Grinter goes over for England. Just in between the two left-sided players for UAE. And England return it to a 3-point status. Their lead, that is. Every time they've done that, UAE have responded pretty quickly afterwards. If they are to get anything from this pool fixture, they're going to need to do that and then some. Less than 7 minutes remain on the clock. That was telegraphed by England's defence. Aaron Wakeham not fooling them with that one. Now then, can he find the pass here? He can! That is brilliant work from Mark Betzina. And really well finished too. Have another watch of this. Spotted the gap there, Betzina, and burst through. And then it was all about, could he find the pass? And he did really, really well to do so as well. It's Jodie Kershaw who goes over for her first score of the game. And just as England extend it to 3, once again UAE bring it back. It's been a real to and fro second half, but still that gap remains. That was at half time of 2 points. Still plenty of time for UAE here. You get the feeling they must score the next touchdown. Are they going to have the chance? No, it's going to be England. And it's going to be May Burke. Second one in the space of about 3 minutes for May Burke. Beautifully done. Five minutes remain then. Is it enough time for a comeback for UAE. They all believe yes. They are running out of time. England pick up the pace. Here's missing. Needs a pass. Couldn't quite find it.
Forward, go forward. Let's go, Sammy.
Okay, big stop, guys.
Oh, did he have that missing? I think he did. Touchdown given. Thought he might have lost control of it right at the end. But he did just get there. And England move it up to 11 points on the scoreboard now, and that should just about do it. They've been pushed really quite far in this one by a very good UAE side.
Body shape.
Another ambitious long pass, this time looking for Emily Sinclair, isn't finding its mark. See at the top of your picture the cross of Scotland emblazoned on the vests, and it's because Scotland are up next on the show pitch here in Paris. It's the women's 18s. It's England versus Scotland. The Battle of Britain is upon us. Score wasn't quite there from Keanu Boucher. The UAE, I think, will be pretty emboldened by this performance against a very good England side. They played quite well and run them pretty close. Patterson. And touch there. Megan Began Richards. Now Emily Sinclair. And the pass is high. And Lily Schmidlechner is not tall enough to grab that one. Final minute. The game really iced when England went 3 points up for the fourth time in the half, and they've since gone 4. UAE, as I mentioned, will be pretty pleased with this performance in general, I think. It's been the closest game we've seen so far today. I've really enjoyed it. Forward comes missing. That's the 6th touch. They'll just about bring us to a close. Mixed 18s is really hotting up as a competition. And that will do us. England take the victory over UAE. A really good performance from both teams, as I mentioned, but it is the team in white who triumph. And they roll on in this round robin stage into their next fixtures, which are coming up at 3:20 local time. But as I mentioned, we do have a Battle of Britain next up. It's England versus Scotland in the girls 18s competition. That one is up next.
18 France versus Ireland, and the mixed 18 field 3 Wales Netherlands.